The University of Abuja has disclosed plans to commence 24-hour security patrol as part of effort to ensure the safety of staff and students. Pro-Chancellor of the institution, Prof Mohammed Modibbo, disclosed this at a retreat organized by the Governing Council for Principal Officers, Deans, Director, University-based unions in Abuja. He said the institution has also engaged the services of hunters, vigilantes, to boost its security following a recent incident of abduction of some of staff family members by bandits.
Now mounted continuous 24-hour security patrol, not only within the campus and residential areas, but within perimeters of the university. We have also employed additional hunters and vigilantes to be patrolling in the area that is not fenced. You know, it's a very vast land.
Modibbo, who spoke on some of the challenges bedeviling the institution, including cases of sexual harassment, and highlighted measures being put in place to address them.
Once somebody breaches rules and regulations, he must be sanctioned, no matter how highly placed. Whether it is sexual harassment, whether it is examination malpractice, or whether extortion from students in one way or the other. We are not going to tolerate it, and we have drawn a line. We have so many cases now being investigated and are being, in fact, we just ended a council meeting yesterday. We have referred over 10 cases of disciplinary, staff disciplinary, including professors, to this university disciplinary committee.
To date, many staff do not do their right duties. They collect monthly salaries, not coming to duty on time, resume work instead of 8, maybe 11, leave as soon as it is 12, sometimes just 1 hour, 2. Some do not teach at all. Professors are probably the highest level of academic attainment. You've got there, that is the beginning of actually being a true teacher in the university sense of the word. But we have professors that do not teach at all, do not come to classes. Sexual harassment. I mean, I can go on and on and on.
He also reacted on the theme of the one-day conference, advocated innovative ways of enhancing additional funding for the institutions.
About staff housing, our staff housing is really below standard. I am ashamed of the sort of accommodation our staff are living in. We will definitely partner with government agencies. We will attract funding. We invite investors. We will discuss with government to allow us, invite investors to come and build befitting houses that is befitting standard or status of university lecturers.
Meanwhile, the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Education, Soni Echono, while declaring the retreat open, urged nation's university to be proactive to address their challenges, particularly in the area of sustainable funding.
Universities will need to remain proactive and continuously come up with appropriate responses, particularly in this knowledge-driven era. A veritable tool in this regard is regular interface between members of council and the principal officers with other stakeholders involved in the management of university. Expectations from the budget will continue to remain a challenge. So I personally would have preferred that we return to the old tradition of bottom-up budgeting from the units and departments in the departments based on actual needs, and that funding should be such that is determined based on cost. That we should go back to a system where you determine what it takes in a year for a student in a particular course of study, and what it takes to produce a student over the course of the duration of that program.
The theme of the retreat is navigating myriad of challenges managing universities on today's world. CNN News.